They kicked off 15 minutes late at Villa Park with a logjam at the turnstiles. Cyrille Regis was back in attack, but John Fashanu looked ready to chop Villa down to size. They've had their problems against the Dons in recent times, and what few chances Villa had were squandered. First, Dwight Yorke cleaned through, and then Ray Houghton wasting the rebound. The Dons, of course, have that reputation of the biggest party poopers of them all, and had it not been for a desperate goal-line clearance from Neil Cox, Steve Cotterill would have put them in front. Into the second half, still no breakthrough for the title chasers, and not even another of those special dippers from Dean Saunders could give the home fans the goal they wanted so badly. 34,000 of them had just about given up hope when Villa broke the deadlock 11 minutes from time. Paul McGrath's hopeful chip forward, and Dwight Yorke finding the bottom corner and transforming anxious faces into pictures of sheer delight. No, not quite what the man from Trinidad is used to, but that goal warmed the whole of Villa Park, and the leaders almost got a second. Segers beating away the first effort from Staunton, and Neil Cox inches wide with a second. It stayed, though, at 1-0. The Villa fans sang, "We shall not be moved," from the top, and Big Ron doesn't intend to be.
1-0 then to Aston Villa, but only just. Your old mate Big Ron, top of the pile still, Andy.
He'll be absolutely delighted with that result, Richard. I was up at Villa Park last weekend, and he was, after they had that good victory, they were looking forward to the Wimbledon game, and he was saying he thought it was one of their biggest tests in the run-in. Was Wimbledon, who may spoil it. 2 years ago, Villa were going very, very well. Similar part of the season. Wimbledon went to Villa Park, beat them 3-0 and put paid to their title ambitions. He was desperate to win it. He would have taken a 1-0 before the game started. He'd be delighted yesterday.
You want to finish top, of course, Frank. Where do you want to be right now? Where Villa are, or where Manchester United are? Maybe where Norwich are?
I think if you're slightly behind, it's the best position to come from. When we won it in 1971, I mean, you should really ask a Liverpool player, because they've won about 6, haven't they? But when we won it in 71, we were always behind, and we came up, I think we got 25 points out the last 26, but it was a lovely position to have that pressure off you. Leeds were the ones with all the pressure, and we stole and just came in just like Leicester Piggott almost, just at the last ditch, you know.
Here's the Yorke goal. Let's have another look at this. This was the winner at Villa Park yesterday, Andy.
I think this is a fabulous piece of finishing from Dwight Yorke. The one thing to watch is his determination and his body strength, Richard. Young players looking at that. He's off balance, but he has to use a lot of physical strength to hold the defender off. And even by doing that, he still had the composure to control his shot, and it really was a marvellous finish.
Yeah, brilliant goal that was. Yeah. Excellent goal.
OK, here comes our first action pack. We're starting at the City Ground. It's Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. John Desborough.